turning away from things into like the actual truth of who you are. I think that's what emancipation, what that like these songs are all about.
You're a torn off limb and it's ghosting. You have become a phantom pain. I thought you'd leave and I'd be fine, but you stay. Keep feeding me lies.
Well, I think the pain in Phantom is the pain of like thinking that something is gonna be there that you kind of don't want to be there, but then you do want it to be there. I mean, like the chorus is like, you know, when I reach for you, a phantom is all I find. So I think Phantom specifically is kind of starting the process of like, okay, I need to start separating myself from the darkness or this other person.
The old system.
Yeah, the old system.
Doesn't give you what
But you kind of still want to be in that old system, and you still want to be with that person, or you still want to be the old version of yourself. So, but it's kind of leaving, and it's like a phantom in the fact that it kind of comes and goes, and you expect it to be there, but it's not there. What do you need it to be?
So one thing we tried that we didn't keep in the song was the clicks, like just getting like the click of a bow hitting a string, whatever. And we tried just like putting a bunch of random, like almost like creaks and stuff. And in the end, like we didn't feel like that captured what we were looking for, but we were like fiddling with sounds like that, you know. Again, that old creaky piano's in there, and you can hear like the hammers come up and the sustain pedal squeaks throughout the whole song. So again, it's just old, you know, old movement essentially, and kind of dark and muted again.
Yeah.
We're both speaking a different language.
But my purpose going into the record was to help you make your record, and by the end, I had some like emotional like connection to it, to where I didn't even really care if she like. I was going in and looking for details because I needed to, and that's never happened before. It's terrifying, but I don't know. I think we just you had a journey. You've had a journey that you're aware of, that you've been expressing creatively, and I think it's a compelling journey, and wanted to tell the story really well.
Act 2 is all about emancipation, and it leads directly from Act 1 being about survival. At the end of Act 1, we leave off with Second Skin, and Second Skin's kind of like there's two people fighting for survival, and only one of them, literally the words are only one of them can survive. And then Act 2 starts with the song Phantom, which is trying to break free from that person who's like, or that thing that's inside of you. And I think if you don't explore like the act of emancipation through these songs, then I think you're just stuck in that survival mode, and you're just like constantly going in circles.